Hey guys, it is Master Lewis with On the Mat with Master Lewis. Today's question or topic is me. One of my Taekwondo parents slash sword students, Joni, asked this question very early on. It was her idea, really. Most of this was her idea. Thank you again for that. She asked, what martial arts do I teach and why? Taekwondo is my first martial art. I love Taekwondo. Some people don't like it, and I understand why. I've taught Taekwondo through teenage years, through adult years, until now I'm old. But I'm still teaching and loving it. I've spent years researching Taekwondo and getting to the roots of where it was supposed to be and what happened and what went wrong. So I understand why some people don't like it. I totally get it. You know, I was having a conversation one day with a friend of mine who was in the PTO with me, and she said her daughter wanted to take martial arts, but they or her husband didn't want to take Taekwondo. And I was offended for a second. I got to think about it. I was like, I get it. Taekwondo is plagued with what the industry calls McDojos. I don't know if we have more of it than other systems do, but we definitely have more students than other people do, so it might be more. McDojo is a derogatory term, which I hate using, but it's a thing. Basically, it's the fast food of martial arts. Students come in, they are rushed through with little, just basic knowledge, nothing, no substance, just it feels good at the time, but when it's over, you're like, oh, what just happened? And parents see it, and sometimes they don't care. I've had parents talk to me from, phone, email. It's like, my kid's doing this, doing that, not just in the area, just not all over the country. And they'll say, well, they're having a great time though. And that's it. It's having a great time. That's I understand. But the problem with it is when other people that are like trying so hard to be really, really good, and they're getting the same belt as some kid that's just doing it for fun, being thrown a belt and some for a testing fee. That's the problem with Taekwondo. And people see that. Adults see that. Adults that want their kid to learn actual self-defense will be like, oh, can't do Taekwondo. Let's put them in Jiu-Jitsu, which would make sense. Okay? But I'm just telling you, Taekwondo taught properly is a great martial art. And like I've said before, I purposely competed in open competitions coming up just to show people that Taekwondo could be good when used properly. Second. The second martial art is Glima. My family, Starn side, came from Scandinavian initially, so I was researching if they had I knew historical European martial arts was a thing, but I didn't really know about Scandinavian martial arts. And a surprise, there are several versions of Glima, and it's amazing martial art. I researched it, watched videos, then I contacted the leader of the best guy in the world, Lars Enochson, and I was like, I introduced myself and had a conversation with him, several back and forth on Facebook and then through email, and he directed me to Danny Hodgkins, great guy, and my journey started there. And I've spent years now doing it and researching it. It's a great martial art. It's perfect for me. It is a grappling martial art, but it's a grappling martial art that doesn't spend a lot of time on the ground. The goal is to get the person down, do some things that's illegal in other systems, and then get away. That's how you win. You get away. And for a stand-up fighter like myself, it was perfect. So I love it. I'm thankful with Lars and Danny for helping me in my journey, getting started my journey, and I hope to continue for a very, very long time. Okay? So both coolness of it and my family heritage coming from Scandinavia. In fact, I named our club a Styrbjorn Glima after my 29th great grandfather, Styrbjorn the Strong. The next thing I teach is HEMA, which is a little newer for me, definitely newer teaching, but I spent years doing that as well. HEMA is historical European martial arts. And some people are surprised to even hear it. I know people that's taught martial arts their whole life, Asian martial arts, and still don't know what it is. Historical European martial arts is several martial arts. It's just a blanket term for all of them. If you've ever seen boxing, pugilism, these guys, that was the original style of that, and then it changed to Queensberry rules. But I teach this, a little bit of this, and that style is amazing. There's a couple of MMA guys that actually do this because bare knuckle fighting with gloves on, it's almost the same thing. It's really cool. I don't have it mastered yet, but I know little bits of it here and there, but I really like it. My main thing is longsword, like European longsword. It to me is so cool. Something about our culture and the sword. It's in a lot of mythology. It's really cool. I mean, when I first started doing it for kids. I mainly did it for kids. When I first put the first picture on Facebook, I had like 20 something adults. Usually adults don't come into martial arts that fast, but like ready to go, ready to sign up. But I'm not in a position yet to teach adults. I want to get a little further along because we need more equipment. We need proper gear before we do adults. That's coming. It's coming. It's great. The great thing about historical European martial arts, specifically longsword, is the material. Asian swords sometimes come through families and sometimes sadly just made up. I know for certain there's a couple guys, women teaching Asian sword who really just do stuff together, and if you don't know how it works, you would never know. But if you know and you understand the mechanics of how sword works and how the cutting surfaces are and the things you do, you spot it a mile away. Which is sad, but it's just typical martial arts stuff. The European martial arts are so documented. Some of it's interpretation, but the documents from the 1500s are perfect. You can read them, the translations of them easily, so you can look back and not taking someone's word for it. You can actually look back and say, oh wow, that's cool. This is how it was. They got pictures, illustrations, but it's a lot of fun. Nothing's cooler than sword fighting. Well, not really nothing, but for martial arts, actual sword fighting with long swords is a blast. It is fun. It's, historic. It's, fun. It's fun. Are you going to go sword fight someone at the Walmart? Probably not. But again, it is a lot of fun and everybody enjoys it. I don't think I've ever had a bad class with historical European martial arts. Anyway, so that's my main things. Traditional. That's thrown around a lot. Traditional Korean Taekwondo. Historical Scandinavian martial art or Viking martial arts, Glima, specifically loose grip Glima. And historical European martial arts, Pugilism, a little bit. Mainly longsword is my thing. Okay, there you go. That's the three things I teach, and I always separate. In classes I'll say, well, this translates to this. This is kind of similar because there's only so many ways you can move your body, or things translate over. And I tell people, but for the most part, they're always separate classes. I don't run one where I develop my own martial art combining the three. That's silly. Okay, anyway, so thank you. And Joni, that was a great question. I hope I answered it. Any questions or comments you want to know, just let me know. And as always, please like and share these videos. I enjoy doing them. Thank you.